Alright gang, welcome back. So Andrew here. Obviously what I'm going to do is explain to you what the hell we're doing on this transformation journey with you, right? So oftentimes, you've probably dieted, you've probably done workouts, you've done diet pills, you've done all these things before to lose weight or get in shape or feel good about yourself. And every single time it's never really worked, and if it did work you wouldn't be here. Is that fair enough to say? And the reason for that is because a true transformation, right? A true transformation needs a 4-pillar approach. Okay, I used to say it was a 3-pillar approach, but I consider it a 4-pillar approach now. Rather than just okay, I'm going to work out, or I'm going to diet, or I'm going to do this one thing, right? You need to there's layers to it, right? It's like an onion, right? It's got layers, right? So or like an orange, it's got segments, right? You got to put them all together for the orange to be whole. You got to put all the layers together for the onion to be whole. The same principle applies to your true transformation. You need to put all the layers and the principles together so that you look and you feel fucking amazing, right? That's the first thing, and you stay that way and you only ever get better, right? So the 4 pillars are it's fitness, nutrition, accountability, and then responsibility. So we'll talk about them in a second. So fitness, look, you just got to commit to your workouts. You got to commit to your workouts because it's 3 workouts a week. It's not a big deal. The reason you need to do that is because it's going to boost your metabolism. It's going to boost your mood. It's going to help you to burn fat while you're doing right now. I'm just talking to you on this camera, right? I'm talking to you, and because my metabolism is sky high because of the workouts that I do, right? I'm burning fat. I'm burning calories, right? I'm probably burning more calories right now talking to you than you are watching this, right? Because my metabolism is trained to reward me. Right? And we want to do the exact same thing with you. We want your metabolism to be trained to reward you. So commit to your workouts, you're good. It's fitness, right? Pillar 2 is nutrition, right? Nutrition, obviously, you already know it's key. You know it's key already, right? But chances are you've been led to believe that you can do these diet pills, or you can do these weight loss shakes, or you can do the Weight Watchers, the Slimming World, the Unison, and things like that, right? The Jenny Craig, right? You can do all these things and get results, but you can't. And the reason you can't is because it's not something that's going to last long term. Right? So that's something you got to ask yourself all the time. Is this something I can do long term, right? And if you consider eating whole, regular, good foods something you can't do long term, well then you're fucking you're kidding yourself, right? But if you actually if you step back and say, look, everything these guys want me to do and to eat is, it's reasonable, it's good, I'm never going to be hungry because I'm eating a lot of food, I'm never going to be starving, or I'm never going to not enjoy it because I've got so much choice, there's so many things that I can do. And when you look at it with that approach, and you look at it from that lens, things become a lot easier. So you've got to remember the nutrition is the key, right, to looking and feeling good, right? Obviously, there's more things we need to do in a second, but nutrition is so goddamn important, and we got to look at it with an approach this is not just a 4-week or a 6-week or an 8-week or a 12-week thing. This is a for life approach. Does that make sense? And that's why it works so bloody well, because this is genuinely a for life approach. It's something that doesn't deprive you. It's something that doesn't starve you. It's something that doesn't, have you not eating stuff that the rest of your house and your family can eat. You can all do the same damn thing. And that's the beauty of it, right? So it's a life approach, right? But you just got to open your eyes and look at it from that lens of yeah, you know what? I can do this. This is something I can definitely keep up long term, right? Yeah, you can have your treats every so often, but that's not a big deal so long as you look at this as something, okay, I can just keep doing this. I'm not going to go back to the fast food, the takeaways, the McDonald's, the KFCs, all these things over and over and over again, right? That's nutrition. And number 3 is accountability. Accountability is this, right? So accountability is the check-in. So I like to liken it to you've probably got kids, right? So take your kids. They go to school, they get homework, right? And if they go into school the next day without their homework done, they get in trouble by their teacher, and then once the teacher gets in trouble, they get in trouble, the teacher gets in trouble with you, right? So your teacher, or their teacher, and you as their parent, keep those kids accountable to having their homework done each day, right? So your kids have accountability to have their homework done. Okay, so what makes you think it should be any different for you? Just because you're an adult does not mean you don't need accountability. We all do. Okay, so accountability is the glue. So you've got your fitness, you've got your nutrition, but accountability is the glue that holds it all together and makes it actually work. Because when you've got someone to hold you accountable, right, it makes sure you do the thing you said you do. Right? Because so many times you said you're going to do something, you said you want something, you've said these things over and over again, and you've never actually done them. Is that fair to say? And the reason is because you've had no one to keep you accountable to that task, right? So accountability is step 3. So You're accountable to us, obviously, as your coaches, but you're also accountable to, like, you want to find a partner or somebody at home or in your life that you can hold you accountable also. So find a friend, find a coworker, find a family member who you know will support you on this journey, right? And let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing and I need your support. Okay? This is what I'm doing and I need your support. We're going to talk about this in another video also because this is so goddamn important. But accountability is key, right? So use us, but also find someone at home who can help you too. Okay? That's number 3. And number 4 is this. Too many times we will look to pass the blame. Too many times we will look to, like, blame somebody else for something that we don't have, or blame somebody else for something that we can't get or do. Does that make sense? And the problem with that is this. When we take that approach, we never really put any onus on ourselves, right? At the end of the day, the buck stops with you. Right? It's like my business, right? If we don't get new clients and keep our current clients happy, etc., like the buck stops with me. My employees won't get paid, my staff won't get paid, I won't get paid, nobody will get helped if I don't take responsibility for my actions, right? So my actions are going to determine where our business goes. My actions are going to determine whether my employees, families get paid. Right? Or get fed, excuse me, right? So if I don't take that responsibility and own it, right, we're all going to be in trouble. There's going to be a trickle-down effect. So I have to take the responsibility. When things don't go the right way, it's not anyone else's fault, it's my fault, right? So we've taken the same approach with you and your diet and your body and transformation. So it's your fault, right? I hate to say that, but you've got to just own up everything you've done in the past. I know that like saying it's your fault, it sounds like harsh and you might have known what you're doing, but right now you do know what to do. Right now you've got the right program. Right now you've got the right transformation, like the coaches to help you, right? Because we are so goddamn good at what we do. So the last pillar is you to take responsibility and own up and accept that, look, if I don't do the work, this is not going to work. Do you know what I mean? So you have that responsibility to yourself to make this work. Does that make sense? So I need you to add pillar 4 in and just acknowledge that this ultimately is on you. How much do you want it? How bad do you want to change? How sick and tired are you of looking and feeling the way you currently look and feel? Okay? And when you acknowledge okay, this is on me now. I have the chance, I have the opportunity, I have the tools, and take responsibility for what you do next. I promise you, you will see the most incredible change happen to you over the next few weeks. Does that sound good to you? So again, it's fitness, you got that, just 3 days a week workouts. Nutrition, you got that. We just gave you a foolproof 12-year-old can do meal plan, right? Number 3 is accountability to us and to hopefully somebody at home. And number 4 is a responsibility to yourself and a responsibility to I think this is the key. So acknowledging that you are actually worth more and you deserve more. So you have a responsibility to yourself to give yourself more. Does that make sense? Awesome.